Hey y'all, it's me, Kinos, your friendly neighborhood black hoe. All right, listen. So my hair is dirty. It looks gross. I know. Oh, this is so twisted. I'm so sorry. I feel like my ring light is really made for like really tall people. Um, Let me get into this. I'm eating some steak and eggs because I'm gonna go work out, go back into my CrossFit, try to get these gains over the winter. So I'm going to talk to you while I'm eating. Something I don't like to do because I don't want y'all looking up in my mouth while I'm eating. But anyway, um, yeah, no makeup today. Really, I just like did a little bit to my brows and a little mascara and just light foundation. But I want to talk to y'all about something that's been on my mind for a really long time, and it's the topic of grooming. I always feel like I gotta sit up in this chair because it's so damn low compared to the ring light. Anyway, y'all can tell me how to fix this in the comments. Let's talk a little bit about this term grooming that Dwights love to regurgitate. It's like vomit out of Dwight's mouths, clear skin's mouths. And for a long time, several years now, I kept wondering, why does it irritate me so much that these people use this term so much? Why? It gets under my skin every time I hear it. I'm like, there's something about this that I just don't like. So I had to hit up my mentor. I was like, dear preceptor, this keeps coming up and I'm really trying to understand why I hate it. And the bottom line is this is what the conversation I had with my mentor was. The bottom line is that it is actually puritanical BS. It is a puritanical talking point. It is the white people doing what y'all love to do, which is to control. I'm not saying other people don't say it, but overwhelmingly, when I hear this term is out of your mouths. Yesterday on TikTok, I was watching a video with this white guy talking really fast, like he was saying something so goddamn deep, in response to a 44-year-old woman saying that her boyfriend is 23 years old. And he's like, the woman is like, am I grooming him if I'm 44 and he's 23? And the guy, he stitches the video and he's like, yes, you're absolutely grooming him. You're absolutely. And then he starts going off in these crazy rants. Like, listen, stop infantilizing adults. When I was growing up, the whole argument was you needed to be at least 18. And now that people are at least 18, in some cases 21 and over, y'all are now coming in with well, their brain isn't fully developed until they're 25. So when is it going to end? When is it going to end when y'all keep pushing it up or wherever y'all want to take it with people's ages and when they are capable of making decisions about their own bodies? Poor logic. Whoever people choose to sleep with, however they choose to do it, is none of your business. And I'm going to tell you something. I got to sit up on the arm of the chair because, child, this chair is too low for these videos. The more that y'all keep going on and on about this and y'all are chiming in and thinking this is okay for people to make these kind of comments about, oh, this person should be at least 25 or maybe they should be at least 30 before they can sleep with anyone at a certain age. This is how the laws are made. This is how this from public perception and conversations and societal ideologies end up in our lawmaking. And we want to be very careful with that. A lot of times in these grooming conversations, it's like, well, when you were 15, that person was just 5 years old. They're not that age right now. What kind of fantasy land are y'all living in? Y'all have some twisted minds. Your your imaginations are unhinged, and you need to get control of that and do something else with that imagination. Like, I don't know, go take up painting or something. What kind of foolish, like, where are y'all going with this? Like, y'all are literally having these conversations about what the age was of the person a decade or two ago or whenever ago compared to the age of the person that they're dating in the past. Like, literally, this is not a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old, hypothetically speaking, but y'all are talking like it is. A 23-year-old is an adult. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, an 18-year-old is an adult. And depending on the country, a 16-year-old is an adult. And I also want to address really quick, and maybe I have to make another video for this. Y'all have got to stop acting like 16-year-old teenagers are the same as like 12-year-olds. They're not even studying the same things in school, child. They're not. Y'all stay going all over the world about this. And the bottom line is that these are anti-sex, really puritanical, really controlling talking points. Y'all really want to have control about who people have sex with, when they have it, and how they have it. And this is no different than the arguments that y'all are having about the rights for the LGBTQI plus community. These are very, like, the same kind of talking points and direction of people who want to make laws about, you know, gay people and their right to be married and their right to have children. You know, like, y'all are crazy, is what I'm trying to say. You're literally crazy. And you love blurting this stuff out without really thinking about what you're saying and where you're going. And I'm sure a lot of the people that are talking think that they're so, like, liberated when it comes to sex and liberated when it comes to so many different forms of movements that are being oppressed by big government and sometimes even your employers. But in reality, you're exactly like them. And what I'm trying to say to you is that you need to mind your effing business. Can we do that? We're going into 2023. Can we stop infantilizing adults? Can we stop acting like we know what's the best for someone? Now, if you're a 44-year-old and you don't want to date a 23-year-old, then don't do it. Don't. But what you should stop doing is stop trying to guilt people into believing that what you want and what you would do is the right thing for everyone to do. And in terms of, like, the argument that this gentleman and some people in the comments were making about how at that age you're basically trying to turn them into who you want to be, listen, I got news for you. They don't have to be that far apart in age for that to happen. People are going to be people, and they tend to want to do that kind of stuff if they're narcissistic assholes. If they are insecure with themselves and who they are. They don't, you know, like, they don't have to be that far apart in age. I want y'all to wake up. I want y'all to just, like, stop repeating everything that you hear just because you think it sounds good. Like, that buzzword gets on my nerves. It makes my ass itch, quite frankly. Because I don't know why y'all are so concerned with what people are doing with their body, their time, and their lives, and who they love. Poor logic. This is the same anti-sex nonsense that comes up in the sex worker rights movement, and why sex workers are continuously fighting for the right to work how they want, because people like you keep thinking that you know what's best for someone else. This is not a situation where an adult person is sleeping with, like, a 15-year-old or even a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. It's not the same, and I want y'all to stop acting like they're the same. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. I could say more, but guess what? It's coming up to the 10-minute mark, and I'm really not going to talk more than that because I'm not uploading shit to YouTube. Not right now. All right? Subscribe, like, share. Bye.